So many of us come into this awakening and into the non-dual world through the spiritual world or through New Age or through psychology. And we have this foundational belief that there's something wrong with me. So we start to seek, try to find out what is it that's wrong with me and how can I improve? And either in a way where I become better than the one I am, or that I become somebody completely different. I don't like who I am. I don't like my life. I would like to be liberated from all that and just have a wonderful life where there's no suffering and there's no negative thoughts and there's never anything pulling me down. But in that, we forget one of the most important things. And it actually comes through acknowledging that that ego that you have, what we normally call selfing, that ego that you have that is placing you in the middle, and everything you see yourself as is something negative, something that needs to be improved. So when you get angry, you get angry at yourself afterwards for being angry, for having a reaction, or when you get petty or resentful or anything, then you have negative thoughts about it afterwards. And I would like for you to breathe. I would like for you to to really just acknowledge what is here right now. And I'm not saying that ego is a good thing, and I'm not saying that you go out there be, selfish and kick a puppy or anything like that. I'm just saying that you're delusional in the way that you see part of yourself as a negative thing. Instead, I would like for you to start to see everything as a whole, everything as a patchwork blanket, that there is small parts in you that are creating the full picture. And by removing any of it, you're not achieving anything but getting holes in the patchwork blanket. So right now you might have this idea that you would like to be different than who you are. You would like to be better than who you are. When that happens, you are more selfing and you're more egotistical than before. So when somebody says something and you get angry or you have a reaction about it, in that moment, you feel something in your body. And with that feeling in the body, that feels so icky. It is talking into you being a bad person, talking into you needing to be different than what is arising right now. There's a non-acceptance of what is arising right now. I would like for you to really notice what is happening. And I don't mean in that I feel bad, that overarching, non-descriptive way. I would like for you to really, really slow down and zoom in and be curious. What is actually happening right now? There's contraction in the stomach. You might have like pumping of blood in your throat or in your temples. You might feel like nauseated, feel your fist, you're grinding your teeth, and then just stay with that. Because the next thing that happens is that you feel all that in your body, and then you have a thought attached to it. Oh, I shouldn't feel like that. I shouldn't. Oh, we might first have like, they should be different. They shouldn't talk like that. They shouldn't be like that. So you're projecting it out. And the next thing that happened is that you turn it back in, and you might have that. Oh, I shouldn't react like that. I wish I was different. I wish I was more accepting. I wish I was more. But by that, you have resistance to the resistance. And you're just emphasizing the ego. You're emphasizing the selfing. When you're in that moment, I would like for you to slow down, zoom in, breathe, connect with your body, be curious, and then ask yourself, what am I defending or what am I maintaining? In that moment, what am I defending and what am I maintaining? Because you clearly have an I in the middle. You're clearly creating something out of nothing. And where we normally go wrong is that we then go like, oh, I just need to have like positive affirmations. I just need to think positively of what is happening. I just need to look at the other person with love and all of that. But that is still resistance to the resistance. Do you see what you mean? Because you're still not here. You're still not in this moment. You're still in your thoughts. You still think you need to be different, or the other person needs to be different, or the situation needs to be different. That is still selfing. And when you have that resistance to the resistance, you're nothing but selfing. Because what is. You get angry. Somebody is saying something, you get angry or you get annoyed. That is arising. So I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I say it is arising. In that moment, can you acknowledge this is arising? Can you accept this is arising? And then just stay with that. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't react. I'm not saying that you should react. I'm not in that ball game at all. I'm staying right next to you in that openness where you only accept, acknowledge and accept and understand what is arising right now. Holding your hand and asking you, what are you defending or what are you maintaining? What right now do you believe to be true? Do you believe to be real? So you really need to defend or maintain this. And are you sure about that? Are you sure that you need to defend or to maintain? Can you look at yourself with that reaction that is happening right now? With loving eyes, can you be compassionate to what is happening right now? So you no longer hate your ego. You no longer hate your selfing, but instead just understand that that is arising due to causes and conditions. I really hope that you hear that I'm not putting, a green light for anger and kicking puppies or being nasty towards other people or being nasty towards yourself. I'm just standing next to you in complete calm, full of love, compassion, and kindness, and asking you, what are you trying to maintain or what are you trying to defend? Can you have an acknowledgement, acceptance, and understanding to what is arising right now without putting a label on it, whether it's right or wrong, but just notice what is arising right now? It's okay. It's okay. You're not bad. There is nothing that needs to change or nothing needs to be any different. When you're fighting what is, you create something out of nothing. Nothing is arising, and you keep maintaining that as something. Can you just stay in this moment? Just be here with you right now and acknowledge, accept, and understand what is arising. And then look at yourself with kind eyes. Everything you do when you react towards someone, it is based on your causes and conditions. Your entire nervous system is telling you that you're under threat. But are you? Is this just a regurgitation of your past, of past memories, of past experiences where you know that you need to defend yourself or you need to, maintain something? But is that true right now? Or are you completely not here? You're in your mind about fear of what will happen if you don't. If you don't stand up for yourself, if you don't defend yourself, if you don't get angry. You can't stay in this moment right now and just notice what is arising. And obviously, I'm not saying that if you are in a toxic situation that you should just, comply. I'm not at all. What I am saying is that there's something arising right now and there's an overlay. And that overlay is basically where all of us live our lives. But you can, in this moment, step out of that selfing, step out of that story, and notice what is really here right now. And you do that by connecting with your body. And if you have issues and you don't want your ego and you don't like you and you don't want you probably don't like your body either. There are parts about your body that you really, really hate. Please be kind and compassionate. Look at yourself with loving, kind, and compassionate eyes. Your body is carrying you through your entire life, right? It has been through so much. You can look at your body with compassion and kindness and make it a friend. So when you look at your body and you feel that contraction or you feel something in your body that you don't want, don't get angry at the messenger. Your body hasn't done anything wrong. Your body just is, you know? It just is. So look at your body with kind compassion and curiosity, and just notice what is arising in my body right now. This messenger is trying to tell you something. You're delusional about something, and your body knows what it is that you're delusional about. So just be kind. Okay, I feel that you're nauseated. I feel the fist. I feel I'm clenching my teeth. And then just notice what is happening in your body. And without any wishes for anything to be any different, just stay with that. Okay, softly, 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 softly. Can I let go of my fingers? Can I feel into my fingers how it feels right now? Can I open up for my joint where I'm really, really clenched right now? And then just, stay with this. If nothing needs to happen and nothing needs to be any different, because everything is as it's supposed to be. It is, when you have the feeling that things are not like they're supposed to be, is because you have an overlay on it. So just stay here. Breathe. It's okay. And you finding your ego, that's okay too. Thank you.